Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I am popping in Quitting Corporate Facebook group really quickly to talk a little bit about what the anatomy of automation looks like for you and how it comes into play with you really as a virtual assistant. So technically speaking, as a VA, if you've been going for a little while, you know your day-to-day looks like getting reaching out to clients, getting tasks done, and generally speaking, a lot of VAs get stuck, and many of you get stuck in an area where you are just doing admin tasks. And I don't want to say just, because it's really an important role as well. But you're doing admin tasks, you've been there for a while, you're doing calendar management, you're doing email management, you are typing documents, cleaning up Google Drives. Typically, you are like the personal assistant online, executive assistant online, and whatnot. But you really want to be able to tap into an industry that is going to pay you more money, so that you can live the lifestyle that you are craving, do the things that you want, rather than having to feel for 10 clients or 7 clients that you really can't manage. The aim of this really is to have you work with 3 to 5 clients, and know that when you are working in the area of automations, having even 2 clients in any month can be a $10,000 US month for you. $10,000 US dollar month for you, because it can be projects that are so important and are so demanding, that one project can be $6,000, or it can be a $15,000 project over the course of 3 months. So it is really another avenue to get you away from charging $20 an hour, which is the minimum of a virtual assistant, to $50 an hour at minimum for a tech and automation VA. And when you get that experience and you're really, really good, you get to move to a place where you can charge $120 an hour. And I'm not joking. So technically speaking, the real problem that Anatomy of Automation is solving is the one where virtual assistants are stuck offering services like social media management or virtual assistants, and they're not sure where to go next, not sure how to acquire a skill that they can tap into to be able to move or propel those businesses forward. And a lot of you still have questions. I received a lot of emails, and there are some of you were so eager to enroll. This is a little distracting, right? You were so eager to enroll that as soon as the car opened, you took the plunge. So thank you for those of you who will be riding along with me starting on October 5th. But to those of you who are on the fence and still not sure, when we talk about things like sequences and campaigns, these are really, and automations, these are really the things that tie online businesses together, keep them together, so that business owners and individuals in that business are not burnt out. And one of the immediate problems that it solves for business owners is them being able to really automate tasks. And there's no simpler way for me to put it, because that's just what it is. Automate tasks so that they don't have to be consistently on the go. So if you've purchased the Quitting Corporate Toolkit from me, or so far the Anatomy of Automation, you notice that as soon as you make that purchase, you get the enrollment information, you get a welcome email. And those things are automated, and that is a back-end skill that I learned over the years, how to set up those things. And when you have persons who are equipped with the knowledge to set up these systems, then the cost per dollar and the cost per hour is more. Some people are comfortable with packages, and some people are comfortable with hourly. But the thing about tech and automations is that once you get a project come in, you will be able to give a client a complete a la carte system where you break down for them exactly what is going to cost them where. So let's say somebody wants an email campaign set up. You might tell them, okay, this is going to cost you $1,500 for me to set up X amount of emails. You're not writing the emails. The client would have already given you the emails or their copyright. You're simply just setting these emails up in the backend system. And why would somebody pay you 1,500 emails to set up a couple of email, $1,500 to set up a couple of emails for them. The reason is that this is something that they're going to use over and over and over again. And the only way it would expire or need updating is if they change something in the copy, and then they will just go in and update that email that they made changes to, but the sequence still goes on. So they can use that for years and years to come. And the flip side about it is that even though you set this up just one time, if this client wants to use this particular automation again, and they know that they're going to have a series which is going to be exactly the same thing, are able to duplicate that so that they can use it again. So it's so much value that you will be delivering as a tech VA automation pro that it is worth 120 plus an hour. I even have persons who are in some of the masterminds I'm in that charge $180 per hour because they're involved in tech. So the opportunities are limitless, and it's really how you get to expand your business. If you're interested in agency style and you want to have somebody who does the admin for the client, and then you want to get into tech, you can actually bring on a virtual assistant on your team that is responsible for admin as you do the tech. The aim of this also is to move people who are tired of just, for lack of better words, who are tired living paycheck to paycheck. You're running your virtual assistant business. You figure that when you quit corporate, this was going to be the way out. When you left your job, whatever it was, you figured this was going to be the way out. You were going to make a lot of money, and then you realize that you are just stuck at the same place you have been for the last couple of months or years. And then there are just some of you who just want to skip all of the figuring it out, and you absolutely don't want to do admin. Maybe you have some tech skills and okay, I want to become a virtual assistant, but I don't want to type up documents, or I don't want to manage schedules. The tech is my thing. Then this is for you. I have a bunch of students already ready and eager to start in October, and you are free to ask me any questions that you have in the group, whether you email me or message me. I will be going live sometime this weekend. I'll send a notification to answer more of your questions if you have. Remember, you have just shy of 4 days and 7 hours to sign up. And this is, for me, typically speaking, I've been in the space for 8 years, but to get into tech, like as effective and efficient as I am right now in the tech, I'd say it took me 3+ years to figure out a lot of the things and to get skilled in certain areas. Yes, some things you can learn on the fly in a couple of months, but to really understand how to navigate all of these systems and whatnot, tried and true, then it takes a couple of years. And this is why this system is built and made for individuals like you, for me to help you fast track all of that learning curve with the hacks I have learned over the years doing this physically myself, testing it, breaking things and fixing things. So like I said, think about it. If you're on the fence, let me know what questions you have. Some people are not sure what automations are. Like I said, that is exactly what keeps online businesses going. You see coaches and course creators out there doing their thing, all of the Facebook ads running, the ads you would have clicked on to purchase your Quitting Corporate Toolkit. All of those things are backed by automations. It's very hard for us to run online businesses without those automations intact. So there is a very high demand. And as the world moves towards technology more and more, the demand for this will be so much higher. So check it out. You can go to anatomyofautomation.com/open. Read all about it. I have a automatic assurance guarantee. So that always gives some people peace of mind to jump in. And there is also a pay in full bonus. And when you pay in full for Anatomy of Automation, you actually get a course that has brought me so far in terms of sending client proposals and being able to send out high ticket proposals and how to close them, the exact systems. My coach has given me permission to teach that course, to give that course inside of Anatomy of Automation, and that is a bonus for my painful peeps. So like I said, you can post your questions in the group. If you're shy, drop me a DM, send me an email. hello@theobmoffice.com, and I will answer all of your questions. Enjoy the rest of the week, and I'll see you soon.